The uncomfortable truth about Sunday worship and paganism. What if Sunday worship isn't Christian at all? Every Sunday, millions of Christians gather in churches believing they are worshipping the God of the Bible. But few stop to ask a simple yet uncomfortable question. Where did Sunday worship actually come from? Is it rooted in Scripture? Or is it tied to something far more ancient and far more pagan? The truth may shock you, because Sunday worship, so common, so accepted, so widespread, is not a biblical doctrine. It's a practice inherited from pagan sun worship, adopted into Christianity through compromise and political power. Let's uncover the facts and challenge every skeptic and believer to disprove them from the Bible. Step 1. God's holy day was the seventh day, not the first Genesis 2:2-3. And on the seventh day God ended his work, and he rested. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. From creation itself, God sanctified the seventh day, not the first. This day became the fourth commandment. Exodus 20:8-11. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. This wasn't a Jewish law. It was a creation ordinance, a divine memorial of the Creator's power. So, why do most churches worship on Sunday? Step 2. Jesus and the apostles kept the seventh-day Sabbath. Luke 4:16. As his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day. Acts 13:42-44. Paul preached on the Sabbath, and Gentiles begged to hear more the next Sabbath. Acts 17:2. Paul's regular practice was to teach on the Sabbath. Nowhere in the New Testament is Sunday called holy. Nowhere does Jesus or his disciples command Sunday worship. Step 3. The pagan origin of Sunday worship. Here's where things get uncomfortable. The first-century church never observed Sunday as a replacement for the Sabbath. The shift came centuries later through compromise with paganism. 1. The sun god's day. In ancient Rome, the first day of the week was called Dies Solis, the day of the sun. Pagans worshipped the sun as a god, celebrating its power every Sunday. 2. Constantine's Sunday law, 321 AD. On the venerable day of the sun, let the magistrates and people residing in cities rest. This was not a Christian decree. It was a political move to unify pagans and Christians under sun worship's sacred day. 3. The Catholic Church's admission. Sunday is our mark of authority. The Church is above the Bible. Catholic Record, 1923. The observance of Sunday is wholly a church institution. Catholic Press, 1900. The Church claims it changed the day, not by God's command, but by ecclesiastical authority. This is the true origin of Sunday worship, a blend of Christianity and paganism. Step 4. Why this truth is ignored. Why don't churches teach this? Because it's uncomfortable. Because it would require change. Because it exposes a painful reality. Most of modern Christianity has built its worship practice on a pagan foundation. Jesus said, Mark 7:7, "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." God never asked for worship on a day of our choosing. He asked for obedience. Step 5. Challenge to skeptics and Sunday worshippers. If Sunday worship is from God, then show one verse where God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Show one verse where Jesus or the apostles worshipped on Sunday as a holy day. Show one verse where the first day is ever called the Lord's Day. You can't. Because Sunday worship isn't God's truth. It's man's tradition, rooted in paganism, enforced by Rome, and continued today by ignorance and habit. The truth may be uncomfortable, but it will set you free.